All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this great episode of your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, with each passing day, this administration continues to prove that it doesn't care about the Nigerian people. One of the worst things a nation can do to her economy is to go beyond looting the internally generated revenue to taking loans for looting and other forms of unproductive activities and luxuries. Buhari kept on taking loans for 8 years, wasting all the money. Nigerians didn't feel a single impact of all his borrowings, and our debt profile kept on swelling. Now, Tinubu has come in, and just as he promised, he has continued exactly from where Buhari stopped. He began taking needless loans from the very first week he got into office. And now our foreign debt profile is standing at a very ridiculous position, very ridiculous numbers, without the masses feeling any impact. No positive impact, just worsening inflation occasioned partly by the fall of our local currency due to these many loans. And few hours ago, Nigerians exploded because they made a connection between a move by the National Assembly, an announcement by the National Assembly, and another massive loan move by the Tinubu administration. They connected those two things together, and it became clear that the federal government had secured another loan worth billions of dollars to spend on frivolities and luxuries, and both APC, PDP, and Labour Party supporters exploded in anger. Before I show you details of that update and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this video.
Because the beauty of democracy is the fact that, look, we are all free. I mean, nobody, even under military, when we go to campaign, we get arrested. Not once, not twice. Under democracy, I have the constitutional right to go and mobilize people who, and we have to start the process of organizing.
I mean, it's obvious that you're not the only person in your party.
Certainly, I'm not.
Yeah.
The issue really is everybody is waiting for who will bear the cat. And for me, we have to break that ice and give people the confidence to really come together. I have said it, I don't hide it. APC as it is now and its government can only win election in 2027 if they rig. I don't see, based on what is going on, how citizens can willingly go and vote APC. Already, I mean, it's sociological knowledge.
You heard that. And that was Alhaji Salihu Lukman, former national vice chairman of the APC. He's from Kaduna State. And now he has joined the campaign to mobilize northerners against the APC. And he affirmed that the APC has been rejected already in the north, and their only option is rigging. And wasn't that what they did in 2023? By now, Nigerians must know that to kick the APC out of power, only voting will not do it. The people have to come out and make sure that the votes count, that APC does not rig. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Abubakar Dauda Saleh says, even before now, they didn't win. They just robbed Nigerians on a broad daylight. See the mess they have plunged the country into. What a shame. Then the people need to stop that mess by standing up against them, because they are just few. The people have the number advantage. This tweet by Hude says, how did they win 2023? Or they didn't rig? These old men ruined Nigeria. We need to start all over again. That is it. And Ife Nairi here says, have they ever won without it? They have actually never won without it. The closest they came to even having a fair victory was in 2015. Ever since then, it has been massive rigging all through, although the riggings have been enabled by the people. That is what I keep saying. They still have support that they ride upon to rig. If a party is unanimously rejected, because I have never seen a politician coming out to carry ballot box. All the things they read, the figures they change, in the collation centers, those things are not done by top politicians. They are always in their houses. Some of them will not even be in the country when all these things will happen. It is still Nigerians who do these things for them. And if these Nigerians can reject them, or if they know that if they try to change those results, the people are going to come for them, I am telling you, they will not be able to do it. And it is with such mentality that the people can kick the APC out of power. Point blank, period. Now, let us look at how the people drill that connection between a pronouncement by the National Assembly and that ridiculous loan move by the federal government. First of all, let's look at the pronouncement by the National Assembly. The House of Representatives Committee on National Security and Intelligence has asked the federal government to immediately purchase new aeroplanes for the use of Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. The committee made the call in a report issued after its technical subcommittee conducted a hearing on the status and airworthiness of aircraft in the presidential air fleet. The committee is of the strong and informed opinion that, considering the fragile structure of the Nigerian Federation and recognizing the dire consequences of any foreseen or unforeseen mishap that may arise as a result of technical operational inadequacy of the presidential air fleet, it is in the best interest of the country to procure 2 additional aircraft as recommended, the report read in part. This will also prove to be most cost-effective in the long run, apart from the added advantage of providing a suitable, comfortable, and safe career befitting of the status and responsibilities of the office of the President and Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Former President Muhammadu Buhari had promised to significantly reduce the number of planes in the fleet by selling off some of the aircraft. However, that did not happen. Instead, the government increased the cost of running the fleet by 190% between 2016 and 2020. A report by this paper in 2020 showed. By 2022, the government stated it was spending between $1.5 million and $4.5 million on each plane's maintenance. And now these guys want to increase the number in the fleet, and they'll spend more on maintenance because he has promised to continue from where Buhari stopped. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. Mavis here says, but minimum wage will plunge us into recession. Other countries are cutting cost of governance. Master strategist is doing extravagance. And Nachi here says, I will continue from where Buhari stopped. Bola Tinubu, it is indeed state capture of the Nigerian state and its economy, while the masses are languishing in hunger, insecurity, and abject poverty. All that Tinubu desires is to buy new jets for himself and the VP. Nigeria is gone. And Damilola Adenusi says, what happened to the ones in the fleet? Besides, why can't the Committee on National Security recommend the procurement of UAVs to assist our troops in knocking out terrorists in their hideouts? They won't do that. They will not do that to reduce insecurity so that productivity can improve. They don't care about that. And Hafiz here says, befitting the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should be procured, taking into consideration the country's leading role in West African and global scheme of affairs. What leading role? Sell off those aircrafts and enter business class. And Regina replied, he said they will never review minimum wage based on our position as African giant. It is only for what suits them. This is shameful. And Oladimeji here says, have they considered the impact the purchase would have on the economy? Nigeria is a poor country and can't afford buying another presidential jet. Let Tinubu lead by example and endure baby steps of pain by flying commercially till the economy improves significantly. That is what you tell Nigerians, to endure baby steps. Now you cannot endure baby steps. And Olusegun here says, in the midst of heated debates on minimum wage, it shows very clearly that the majority of our lawmakers are insensitive to the plight of the average Nigerians who voted them in. No wonder one of them was mercilessly beaten up by his constituents. Chai! Now, after the House of Reps committee told the presidency to go and buy 2 presidential jets, the presidency opted for this massive loan in billions of dollars. They claimed that the loan will be used to alleviate poverty and improve the Nigerian economy. But Nigerians connected the dots. They said, oh, you want to collect billions of dollars loan to go and buy private jets, and Nigerians exploded. Look at how the papers reported it. World Bank approves $2.25 billion loan to support Nigeria's economic reform, stabilize economy, reporters. The World Bank has confirmed the approval of the sum of $2.25 billion to support the Nigerian government's economic reform. The Global Bank, in a statement where it confirmed the approval of the money, said that it approved $1.5 billion for the Nigerian reforms for economic stabilization to enable transformation development policy financing program and $750 million for the Nigeria Accelerating Resource Mobilization Reforms program for results. This combined $2.25 billion package provides immediate financial and technical support to Nigeria's urgent efforts to stabilize the economy and scale up support to the poor and most economically at risk. The Global Bank said that initial critical steps to restore macroeconomic stability, boost revenues, and create the conditions to reignite growth and poverty reduction have been taken. But Nigerians rejected that claim. They said it is a lie. You want to loot the money and get yourself new jets. Look at how Nigerians reacted. And this tweet here by Omo Beji says, definitely FG is getting a new presidential jet out of that money. That is it. And Jejeniwa Akintunde says, can't the World Bank implement an executive and deployment of these huge funds for Nigeria in Nigeria? Nigerians do not trust their leaders to manage these funds honestly. We don't want to pay debt of the money stolen by quacks. And Olamilekan says, them go first loot $1 billion and then use $1 billion to set up committee on how to spend the remaining $25 million. Chai! And Ada says, lie, the money is for buying the 2 private jets. Anyway, it is what it is. This is the APC and they will never change. I keep saying it, it is very difficult or almost impossible for the political class in Nigeria to perform when they know they can gather all this money, steal it, embezzle it, and nothing will happen. How do you think they will do good things with the money? How do you think they will perform with the money? Until Nigerians make sure that these leaders are being held accountable for their ugly and disastrous actions, this is how it will continue. And accountability is something that you can never find with the APC. So for Nigerians to get accountability amongst their leaders, the first thing to do is to kick the APC out of power. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away. Don't go